Okay, I'm back. We in Exodus 16th chapter, and we're reading verse 1. It says, and they took their journey, the 12 tribes of Israel, because all 12 tribes are in the wilderness, coming out of Egyptian captivity, from Elim, and all the congregation of the children of Israel. See, that's the 12 tribes of Israel. The children of Israel represent the 12 tribes of Israel, came into the wilderness of Sin, which is between Elim and Sinai, on the 15th day of the second month after their departing out of the land of Egypt. The next month, on the 15th day, because the first month on the 15th day is the Feast of Unleavened Bread, and we're supposed to be observing our deliverance when we left Egypt, the salvation of the Most High, YAHAWASHI, that he gave us from captivity, being under the Hamites, the Egyptians. Because the Passover was in the house. We did the Passover in the house. The next day, that night, we left Egypt. That wasn't our salvation. So this is the second month on that same 15th day that we had left. See what it say? The second month after their departing out of the land of Egypt. Exactly the second month. Because the 15th day of the first month is when we left. And the whole congregation of the children of Israel murmured against Moses and Aaron in the wilderness. Hear that? Now we said, don't murmur like we did when we came out of Egypt into the wilderness. And the children of Israel said unto them, would to the Most High would have died at the hand of the Most High in the land of Egypt, when we sat by the fresh pots, and when we did eat bread to the full. For ye have brought us forth into this wilderness to kill this whole assembly with hunger. See that? So you brought us out to kill us, like I said previously. Here it is. Then said the Most High unto Moses, behold, I will rain bread from heaven for you, and the people shall go out and gather a certain rate every day, that I may prove them whether they will walk in my law or no. Now we have us telling the people to fear the Most High, to repent, keep his commandments, and cry unto the Most High. To see if they're going to walk in his law that they taught that they're not under. Sad, but it's real. This is why we, as a people, we got to go into these scriptures and find out what it is that we did wrong, and don't continue to do the same thing and change. When the MASHAYACH came and told Nicodemus, you got to be born again, he's talking about changing. Changing. Trying to get better and better in the eyes of the Most High. Or you remain the same. And he's going to get you. Go to Numbers 14. Numbers the 14th chapter. Look at start at verse 22. Numbers 14:22. Because all those men which have seen my glory and my miracles, which I did in Egypt and in the wilderness, and have tempted me now these 10 times, and have not hearkened to my voice. You hear that? Tempted the Most High 10 times, and have not hearkened, listened to my voice, he said. Surely they shall not see the land which I swear unto their fathers, neither shall any of them that provoke me see it. Y'all better see what he's saying. He said in Malachi 3 and 6. I am the Most High, I change not. That's why it behooves everybody to look at the Most High first and foremost, and how he is and how we think. You hearing it. But my servant Caleb, you hear that? He said, ain't none of these men gonna see it. But my servant Caleb, because he had another spirit with him and have followed me fully. Hear that? Who do you think that me is? You? Followed yourself, followed your mind, followed your own heart like they tell you in this world? He said, follow the Most High. Caleb followed the Most High fully. Him will I bring into the land whereinto he went, and his seed shall possess it. Now the Amalekites and the Canaanites dwelt in the valley. The so-called Jewish people today and the Canaanites, which are South Africans, tomorrow turn you and get you into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea. He said, and the Most High spake unto Moses, said, and unto Aaron, saying, listen what he said, how long shall I bear with this evil congregation? He's talking about us, which murmur against me. So I have heard the murmurings of the children of Israel, which they murmur against me. Hear that? You might want to deal with, thinking you're dealing with me or anyone else that's bringing forth this truth. But you murmured against the Most High, because especially we bringing this word. Say unto them, he said, tell them this, as truly as I live, you know the Most High live, said the Most High, as ye have spoken in mine ears, so will I do to you. Ooh. He said, your carcasses shall fall in this wilderness. And all this, and all that were numbered of you, according to your whole number, from 20 years old and upward, which have murmured against me. Doubtless ye shall not come into the land, concerning which I swear to make you dwell therein, say Caleb, the son of Zephaniah, and Joshua the son of Nun. But your little ones, which ye said should be a prey, them will I bring in, and they shall know the land which ye have despised. But as for you, you're rebellious and you're stiff-necked and you're hard-hearted and stubborn, evil congregation of Israelites, your carcasses, they shall fall in this wilderness. See, I'm going to kill every last one of you. And I'm going to do it within 40-year period. And your children shall wander in the wilderness 40 years and bear your whoredoms until your carcasses be wasted in the wilderness. Listen, he said, after the number of days in which ye search the land, even 40 days, each day for a year, shall ye bear your iniquities. Even 40 years, and ye shall know my breach of promise. He sent us, you know, 4 is the number of mercy, so 4 plus 0 is 4. 40 years. 40 days he sent us to search out the land. So each day that we searched out the land, they came back hollering, we can't take the land. Most I say, I'm going to give you this land. Like we just read what he's going to do. And what's going to happen in the future prophecy from what we read pertaining to the future in this lesson. Now, you can doubt the Most High if you want to and be part of him taking you out. And your dead carcasses be right here on this wicked land behind not believing what he say. That's what happened. They went there and seen the Anakims, they seen the giants and the, you know, two men had to carry a bundle of grapes on a pole. Oh, we can't take the land. We. I. Me. Also, I ain't said nothing about us doing nothing. He said, I'm going to give you the land. Like we done read about what's going to happen when we read Isaiah 14:1. in Zechariah 8:23, and 2nd Ezra 13:9-11. Future prophecy. You don't believe it? Huh. See if you're going to make it there. Look. Verse 35. Numbers 14:35 said, I, the Most High, have said, I will surely do it unto all this evil congregation that are gathered together against me. In this wilderness they shall be consumed, and there shall they die. And there they shall die. And the men which Moses sent to search the land, who returned, listen, and made all the congregation to murmur against him by bringing up a slander upon the land, even those men that did bring up the evil report upon the land, died by the plague before the Most High. Killed them. But Joshua, the son of Nun, and Caleb, the son of Nephilim, which were of the men that went to search the land, lived still. They didn't die. I tell you, you cannot look at where you at, where we're at, no matter where we at, to think, oh yeah, when I get to the kingdom, this, that, the third, whatever, say the righteous guts are gonna make. And Moses told these sayings unto all the children of Israel, and the people mourned greatly. They start crying then. It was too late. It was too late. It was too late. So you see, we can't be like, these are examples that we're reading about, that we cannot be like this. We got to change. That's why I say, he said, being born again, you got to change. And look at this and say, okay, I can't be like that, because you're trying to make it to the kingdom. That's what I say. All this is examples. So we're looking at the examples as we read this Bible. That's why I say in 1 Corinthians 10:11, now all these things that we've heard so far happen unto them for examples, and they are written for our admonition, us today, upon whom the ends of the world are come. We're in the ends of the world right now. Wherefore let him that thinketh he standeth take heed lest he fall. Go back to Deuteronomy. Go back to the book of Deuteronomy in the law. Chapter 11. And verse 3. Well, let's read verse, let's start at 1. Deuteronomy 11:1. It said, therefore thou shalt love the Most High thy power, which is your power, Yasharallah, and keep his charge, keep his commandments, and his statutes, and his judgments, and his commandments, right? Always. And know ye this day, for I speak not with your children which have not known, and which have not seen the chastisement of the Most High your power, his greatness, his mighty hand, and his stretched out arm, which is a MASHAYACH every size, the top angel of the Most High, the destroyer, and his miracles, and his acts, which he did in the midst of Egypt, unto Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, and unto all his land, and what he did unto the army of Egypt, unto their horses and to their chariots. I mean, they have the chariots of Pharaoh, they say in Egypt, in Cairo, Egypt. How he made the water of the Red Sea to overflow them as they pursued after you, and how the Most High, while MASHAYACH have destroyed them unto this day through the destroyer who is a MASHAYACH, we just read in 1 Corinthians the 10th chapter. Yeah. And what he did unto you in the wilderness until you came into this place. Understand this, man. This is real. Exodus 34. Exodus 34 and 14. Exodus 34 and 14. But thou shalt worship no other power but the Most High, power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob being the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel, whose name is jealous. It's a jealous power. Hear that? His name is jealous. It's a jealous power. Verse 7. Keeping mercy. Mercy is not getting something you do deserve to get. For thousands. Forgiving iniquity and transgression and sin. And that will by no means clear the guilty. Visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children and upon the children's children unto the third and to the fourth generation. And that's what he's saying. That's why he told us in the 10 Commandments, Exodus 20, back to Exodus 20. He said in verse 5, thou shalt not bow down thyself to them. Verse 4, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. You're supposed to be making nothing that you can say, oh, this is what I have made, and then do this. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them. There ain't nothing tangible that you can see in this world that you could bow down to. I don't care, you got a cross, whatever it is, whatever, nothing that you can see with your eyes can you bow down and worship and call yourself calling on the Most High. Understand this. The best thing I can tell you is close your eyes. And when you close your eyes, you see darkness. For the Most High dwell in thick darkness. Hallelujah. To his glorious and holy name. Let's say, thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Most High, thy power, am a jealous power. Remember, his name is jealous. So he a jealous power, visiting iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. He let it hate me in that. And showing mercy, which is not getting something you do deserve, but to thousands of them that love me, and how you love them, and keep my commandments, you see. So you don't love the Most High telling people that they're not under his commandments, which is his laws. And just in case you didn't know, you're going to know in Proverbs 3 and 1, to show you that commandments are the laws too. Y'all trying to make a distinction between the Most High's commandments and laws. Here it is. My son, forget not my law. Proverbs 3 and 1. But let thine heart, let your mind, we define the heart as the mind, keep my commandments. And when you keep the commandments, you keep the laws of the Most High for length of days and long life and peace, so they add to thee. That's why Baruch 4, 1 and 2. Baruch 4 and 1. In the Apocrypha. The same thing. So important. Baruch the 4th chapter and the 1st verse. This book of the commandments of the Most High and the law. See how they both go together? That endureth how long? Forever. So anybody telling you that we're not under the commandments, we're not under the law, they're lying. And you lying when you regurgitate what they say. And they're keeping you from this. Y'all talking about y'all going to heaven? No, they're keeping you from heaven. Look at Revelation 22 and 15. Salakia. But without the kingdom, when y'all talking about y'all going to heaven, are dogs and sorcerers and whoremongers and murderers and idolaters and whosoever loveth and maketh a lie. I've been hearing this lie forever and ever and ever. We ain't got to keep the commandments of the Most High. We ain't under the law. We under grace. And you're a Gentile. That's a lie. Or prove me wrong. That you're a Gentile. You're not a Jew. You're not an Israelite. But you got mercy and grace. Prove that in the scriptures. I'll show you that you're lying. According to the scriptures. For real, for real. So going back to Baruch I'm just keeping it real. Because we got to change. Well, we've been brain polluted. Straight up. Ain't no brain washed. So MASHAYACH said in St. John 15:3, now you are clean to the words that I speak unto thee. It's the wrong word that you're getting if you think you ain't under the law. Everybody, look. Think you can get away with not keeping the Most High's rules and regulations. He wrote with his finger. Y'all gonna say the work of the Most High is in vain. That's why look at MASHAYACH when you come back to judge. This is in 2nd Ezra 13 and 37 to keep coming out. You're gonna keep hearing it over and over again. I need my other pocketbook. This one walk out. Salakia. It said, and this my son shall rebuke the wicked inventions of those nations. Remember he told you in verse 9 how the multitude gonna come with much violence against the MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI. Salakia. Wait a minute.